Bishop Maximus, because I...
1, 2, and 3. Everybody smile.
We join here in the flesh. About 50 conversations that began.
This is going to be a hard frame right
Oh yeah, no, I can do
All right,
this little deal.
Christian Baxter, yours truly. We're in line at Midwest Estuary 2025. I'm here with Rigel Thurston. Rigel's been on the podcast. We did a rando. You've been paying attention to this corner of the internet for about a year. You work for the
Institute for Cultural Evolution.
Institute for Cultural Evolution, and they kind of are working with the paradigms like integral theory, developmental
philosophy, spiral dynamics.
Okay, and so I asked him, we're going to keep moving with the lunch line, the dinner line. What is like how does this corner and everything going on fit with what you're doing?
Yeah, okay, so you can hear this. So, I mean, the underlying philosophy of the Institute is like both consciousness and culture evolve developmentally through these kind of like stages of development. And part of my role, one of my roles, in addition to like creating email systems and cutting video and being an internet troll, is to just notice where like the culture is moving. Like
the bleeding edge is what he said off camera.
The bleeding edge of cultural evolution. And, you know, like one thing that I noticed as I kind of came into this scene is there's this mixture of conservatism and high and open. People who are like high in openness, which just feels pretty fresh and like exciting. Because, you know, there's potential, like part of this philosophy is that there's something that comes after progressive postmodernism. Like there is another worldview.
The meta-modernism.
Yeah, there's all these different words that people are using: meta-modern, metagelical.
All right, we're almost to the plate line.
Oh God. So
here's what I want to. Here's the other thing. I was just so like the way that all the talks came together. Yeah. It's like cognitive sci, internet culture, high symbology, deep, like Elizabeth's over relational and community. Yes, and then there's like a high cultural commentary within film and cinematography. It's just like a beautiful symphony.
It really is.
So we're about to get our plates, and we may continue this further, we may not. Thanks, Rigel, for being so spontaneous with me.
Thanks, Christian.
Camera's on. Keep it clean. Keep it PG. Keep it PG, right? Look how this in here. Gross. What's up, everybody? This is Christian Baxter from yours truly. I've got Alan, also known as
the Corner Citizen.
Corner Citizen.
Guys, just so you know, he lied. He said we were going to a bar that we weren't going to. We're in the hotel lobby. Dropping off a friend, and I found him. This guy's a liar and a fraud. If anything, a liar and a fraud, to be clear. Dr. Jim just confirmed it. He's a doctor, so he can't lie. Okay, it's in the Hippocratic Oath. So south side of Chicago for 2 hours looking for this bar that didn't exist. It's a place where we go to lie out loud. That is yours truly, okay? Okay, he's 85. He tries to pretend he's 21. Hitting on cocktail waitresses 2 at a time.
Easy.
Guys, okay? So unsubscribe immediately. If you've given any Patreon dollars, claw them back. Sue him, okay? If you've given over $25, you can take him to small claims court immediately.
Okay.
I want him bankrupted. All right, thank you guys.
Roast-
Corner
wait.
citizen.
So apart from the roast, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Apart from, he's drunk. Don't believe what he said. Apart from the roast,
You're outclassed. Dude.
I know.
You're
Apart
outclassed.
from the roast,
Yeah.
give us your perspective on Midwest Estuary 2025 Day 1.
The meaning, everything was so meaningful. I had so much meaning. It was just, the meaning was all over the place. A meaning here, meaning in the bathroom, meaning upstairs, downstairs. It's just, I couldn't take a break from the meaning. I said, did I eat something wrong? Because the meaning was just rumbling in my stomach at a certain
Meaning
point.
crisis solved.
The crisis was solved easily. If you have a meaning crisis, it's because you didn't come to Midwest Estuary 2025. Big problem.
All right, any other hot takes?
Yeah, just I was probably the smartest one there. I should have been on stage. I can't lie because I'm a Christian, so I have to tell the truth. So
Okay, tell the truth or at least don't lie.
at least don't lie. That would be a lie. That's what Abraham Lincoln said. So guys, tune in. Corner Citizen, the only real channel. Unsubscribe from Christian Baxter. Subscribe to me. Thank you guys so
Okay.
much. God bless.
Thank you, Alan. I've got Neil Daedalus. He's been a key part of helping organize Midwest Estuary 2025. He's also my Estuary group leader. He's also a co-laborer on the Friday Morning Nameless.
We might go live in a bit.
Who might go live in a bit.
live,
So
yeah.
Actually, this probably won't release before that goes live. But if it does magically, go there. How is Day 1 Midwest Estuary 2025?
It's been awesome. I think a couple things that are unique about this, the size of it. Like, the only other event I've been to is 14 people, and so this is radically different than that. Just having to, but also the opportunity to meet so many people, yourself included, yours truly. But also, I think the other thing unique that we tried to do was bring music into it, and I think it's been going pretty well so far. Not perfectly, but pretty well. And we got everyone fed on time, and we got through all the speakers. I thought where it really came alive was the Q&A.
That's true. I completely agree.
The Q&A. Yeah.
It was like, I didn't know. Do you know if these are being recorded?
Everything except the Q&A.
That was the best thing that I've seen on the internet in 3 years.
And the surprise to me was I thought Vervaeke stole the show.
Yes.
I thought Vervaeke was vulnerable, honest, making bold stands and talking about courage.
Yeah.
And even though I disagreed with some of those stands, but I thought it was really reflective on how far we've come, the future, the spirits. Yeah, that was good.
Dude, thanks, man.
It's been an honor.
I'm gonna hop over here.
I'm gonna give a defensive Rod Dreer.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
All right.
Are we live?
We're not live, but we're recording.
Okay. Listen, it's been a great first day. The haters are gonna say Rod Dreer was too much of a crunchy conservative. I thought the liberals would let people be who they are, but apparently not. And they're going to criticize Rod, for giving a talk that wasn't in the spirit of a PBK podcast. But Rod was being Rod, and some of us liked it, others didn't. But jokes aside, it's been a great first day. I was overwhelmed. My salience landscape was buzzing. I was combinatorial exploding everywhere, but now I've adjusted. I'm feeling good.
You're half a cocktail in.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so
that helps.
That's a normal Friday night.
Normal Friday
night. It is. Normally I'm on my back porch, having my cigar. Yeah. Tweeting. That's what I would be doing.
At Freerillian.
Yeah.
At Freerillian on X.
But if I take Vervaeke seriously, maybe I should stop doing that so much. So we'll see.
All right, dude. Thank you.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
We'll start here.
What's up?
Here. Grab this.
Okay.
Talk into it.
All right.
I've got somebody that nobody in this corner of the internet knows named Luke Thompson. Luke, what's your thoughts on the first day of Midwest Estuary 2025?
It's good. It's overwhelming. There's a lot of people to see.
I won't give the ratings of all the
We'll
speakers
leave that to McMo.
that the guys gave on the way over. McMo's all about it. In general, I mean, it's wonderful, but you want way more time to hang out with everybody that you don't get a chance to, and you'll be sitting here talking to somebody, and somebody else will come up, and you just it's like, I don't ping pong, you know, you're getting knocked around a lot, but it's good. It's all good, you know.
Any high points from the speakers or your estuary?
The estuary was really good. I mean, I really like. I mean, I would say it's Vervaeke. It's probably one of Vervaeke's best speeches I've ever had. But I'm a big Elizabeth Oldfield man. She's won me over. I don't have extensive exposure to her, but I got to hang out with her a little bit, and she's just a lovely human being, man. I like her a lot.
I made a comment on her video she did with Unheard, and it was with Alex O'Connor and maybe John Vervaeke, and I said she was a badass.
She's so great. Just like
amazing.
One of the most genuine, authentic, present, real, caring people ever. She's really wonderful.
When I went to Symbolic World, there was only one woman on the panel, and she stole the show. It was Vesper Stamper.
Okay,
and
yeah.
she sent us out with a charge, and there's just something important about feminine energy to counterbalance all the masculine.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. She was
Dude,
excellent.
thanks,
Nice.
Luke.
Thank you.
I'm moving on.
There you go, buddy.
Uh-oh.
I've got somebody named McMo here with me at the Midwest Estuary Night 1, 2025. You could call it the after party.
It's the after party in the hotel lobby.
That's right. So McMo, how was day one?
Day one didn't feel like day one because a lot of us got in yesterday. Further back, am I
You're
peeking?
peeking.
Oh, is that our level? Okay, perfect. Sorry, everyone. I think I got a good, smooth kind of like introduction. So Wednesday we got here, and there was like a baseball game that Neil like graciously invited me and my wife to. So we got to meet a couple of people there and kind of get our first taste. Like Luke and Sam were there, and so that was like my first kind of exposure to meeting these like micro celebrity
friends.
and digital friends. Yeah. And so that was great. It was a little overwhelming. Sorry. I'm used to the 58, dude. The 58. It was a little overwhelming, but then I will say even more overwhelming was the Thursday night barbecue, because that was just like 100 people, 50 of which who knew me, and some of those I'd never met before, So I got my little first taste of micro celebrity, kind of strange, weird, still processing it. But then also like seeing Chad for the first time, seeing all of these people for like the first time, seeing the side of their face,
That's a big deal.
It really is. It sounds like a joke, but it's true. Seeing people from the side, seeing people like the heights and the shapes and just the size.
I'm much taller than you thought I was.
That's true. Yeah, I thought you were a hobbit, man. Well, it's interesting because even just like people, the proportions of someone's head to their rest of their body is different too. I do notice there's a lot of big-faced, big-headed people. Not that you're necessarily one of them. You might be. You might. I have a huge noggin, so I say I think it's a good thing to have a big head. But all right. So with all of that said, I thought today was great. I thought it was awesome. I thought that I thought that some of the talks were better than the others. I definitely thought Vervaeke crushed it. I thought that I think he did something that's very difficult to do, which is kind of bring the excitement and the energy of your bread and butter with some new thoughts and some new ideas and a little bit of growth, a little bit of pushing your thought, progressing your thought. But I think, bar none, the highlight was the Q&A at the end, right?
100%. Which I just found out was not recorded, and everything else had been recorded.
Well, I found out halfway through that they had mentioned Kierkegaard in the first.
Hand this guy the microphone.
Uh-oh.
Hand this guy
There
the
he is.
microphone. Hand it to him. PBK, Midwest Estuary 2025.
Oh my God!
I haven't spoken enough. Yeah, McMo.
Yeah.
McMo here, being my Joshua, or I'm being his Joshua. I'm holding up his arm.
Hey, hand him the mic. This is so in a lot of ways, this event is downstream from Pole Vanderplay, to put it corner-wise. Whenever we talked after your first talk, I said I felt like you owned it. How do you feel?
I feel tired right now.
Tired? That makes a lot of sense.
I feel tired. I feel really happy. I'm really happy the way this whole thing unfolded. It's awesome to not have to be the person that organized it or ran it. And it's really awesome to see the Chicago group put the conference on they want. They invited the people they wanted. They figured out how to make it work, and I think it's really been successful.
Last time I interviewed you, we were at ARC together, and you had some strong words about the flow of the conference. How do you feel about the flow of the
ARC,
conference?
this is how to do it, not what you're doing. This is how to do it.
Oh, man. Okay, well, we'll leave it with that. We'll let you rest up. Dude, thank you.
All right.
Excuse me, holy fool. Okay, I got it.
Where's everybody going? All right, this is my room.
A man that needs no introduction.
This is
right?
my roommate for the weekend, Joseph Lambrecht.
The 7th.
The 7th. Is that true?
Yeah, it's true.
Whoa, I did not know that lore.
Yeah. Hidden
Okay.
lore.
How did in the Midwest Estuary day one go?
You know, the panel session just blew everything out of the water. Great stuff. You know, I think. Oh yeah, I'm peeking. You know, some of the talks were, I think, hit harder than others, but really it's just been about, you know, besides the panel being just stellar, it's really just been about meeting guys in person and gals. We don't want to neglect the ladies. Just the fellowship. It's literally the fellowship of the Spirit, and that's what it's been. So it's been great.
What was your highlight today?
My highlight was today was getting woken by Christian in the middle of at like 12 a.m. Christian comes into the hotel room and slaps me around and wakes me up, and he's all excited to see me. No, but highlight today was I think just it's just seeing everybody. It's I don't know. I can't.
McMo put it in 3D faces.
3D faces. Yep, that's it. That's what it is. It really is. And that's you know, it's not one particular moment, but I'm sorry to disappoint. So.
All right, thanks, man. All right, I've got Ethan Kahi, another yours truly alumni here with me. Relatively new to participating in this corner of the internet. Shows up, getting married soon.
Yeah.
Correct. How is day one Midwest Estuary 2025 for you?
You know, I'm a bit of a hermit, so there's a lot going on, and what, you want us farther away?
Yeah, it's peaking a little bit.
We're talking too loud. We're in a crowded room in a bar.
I know it's
everybody's
bad.
Screaming, and I'm screaming too loud.
I think my settings are not appropriate, but go ahead. You're an AV guy, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, for me, I think it's probably like more so. Overwhelming isn't the right word, but that's the closest word.
Intense.
Like I'm the guy at a party where like I don't mind going to a party, but I'm gonna like look for the corner and try to like have a one-on-one conversation. And I didn't find too many opportunities for that today. So for me, like it's nice, but it's not really my speed.
That makes a lot of sense. This is the first, I mean, it was kind of jam-packed today with estuaries. And the estuaries are kind of like corners, but they're a little formalized compared to a corner.
Yeah, I didn't follow the directions. I kind of bailed on that part. I went to one.
Okay, interesting. So sometimes the protocol is broken. All right, man. Thanks. All right. Let's see if there's anybody else I need to go bug.
1975.
Really?
All right.
I've got, you come in here too. I've got Sam Tiedemann with me, one of the organizers of the Chicago Estuary Group.
The Chicago Bridges of Meeting, Meetup, Jordan Peterson Estuary Group thing.
And so you we're at the bar. You You had a stressful day, I'm sure.
It was stressful and exhilarating in equal balance.
Because you're the Chicago Bridges and Meaning group is kind of the host and the organizers.
We are the host, and I am technically the president of that thing.
President.
Yes.
Elect.
President. Well, yeah, it's on. There are legal documents that define me as the president.
Okay. I was not aware.
No, we are an official nonprofit charity.
Okay. I
Yes.
did not know.
Yes.
Very cool. Well.
I mean, you have to do that to the amount of money in this thing. You really need
That
something
makes
like
sense.
that.
That makes sense. So, Sam, how do you feel like day one went?
I think today went. It could not have gone better in my imagination.
It was really good.
It went off without a hit. I mean, we did actually have to change the schedule completely, but actually, other than that, it went really well. And the pivot to the new schedule was honestly probably better.
I needed a break at exactly when
Yes.
the food arrived. And I was
Yes.
like, yes.
We called an audible, and I think it was a better way. It was a better schedule.
It went well. I agree. I just asked Paul if this schedule was more suited to a conference of flow than ARC, and he had positive things to say.
He had positive things to say.
But
Good.
at ARC, he had not so positive things to say.
I think we were well balanced between speaker time and estuary time, and that I think that it really felt pretty natural the way that the day went, because you want to give people a chance to hear their speakers that they're really excited to see and the big names, and that's a big part of why they're here. But also the interpersonal connection, the relationships, new friends, all that. So I think I really felt good about the balance of that. We thought about that a lot going into it, and looking back on how it went, like in real life, I think that we got that balance.
Did you have a highlight, a speaker highlight?
All the speakers were great, but for me, the one that was like the most sort of unexpected, because I mean, I had read their speeches ahead of time. So the one that to me that leapt off was Vervaeke. I felt kicked it into just like a gear that I'd never seen Vervaeke get into. He went into preacher mode. And he was engaging with the audience and feeling their energy, I think, in a way that I've never seen him do before, and that was really cool.
None of us have been in his classroom.
None of us have been in his classroom.
And I wonder if that's part of it, but I also wanted to put into his philosophical Silk Road pilgrimage. I'm wondering how much impact that had on
Well, I mean, there's like college professor Vervaeke, which can get animated and excited, but this was like preacher Vervaeke. Was honestly what I thought.
It's interesting because someone actually said, they mentioned the pastoral thing, and because he's had a bad experience with that, he said, I'm deciding to take that as a compliment.
Yes.
So other people noticed exactly that sort of animation.
I mean, he's on stage at a church.
Yeah.
Ooh, symbolism happens.
Symbolism happens, patterns happen, but
as some people say.
But I thought Elizabeth Oldfield did great. I thought Rod's story was really good. PVK set the stage really well. Like Peugeot, I felt like it was like a metaphysics lecture. It was Jonathan Peugeot's metaphysical ontology that he had been working on in his head for decades, distilled into 45 minutes. I'm not sure if that was everyone's cup of tea. I really liked it.
I did too.
But
my wife has never listened to him before. This is our first experience, and she loved it.
Yeah.
She thought it was great and was able to follow it and everything. So
yeah, it wasn't a fairy tale analysis. It was a metaphysics lecture.
Sam, thank you so much for all
All right,
your work.
Christian, thank you for everything you do. I'm really glad you're here, and cheers to the founding fathers.
That's right.
Yes.
Wink, wink. Dude. Right here. Luke's over here.
Yeah, it's a question of how your perspective is and how
you're
post-Christian.
Look at this fancy gear. What is it? Use a road mic for seeing how bad Pastor Paul's voice has become.
I'm getting froggy. It's time to go to bed.
I've already got Paul. I'm interested in you. I've already got Paul. Grizz, Midwest Estuary 2025. You've been to maybe all of these.
Dude, it's 2025.
What's day one been like, Grim?
Day one, I volunteered and ended up at a lunch table with two of the speakers.
Nice.
And so it's been my peak experience to date.
Peak experience today. You were sitting next to John Vervaeke at lunch.
Yeah, and Pajot.
And Pajot.
It was great. It was great. I seeded their mind with the important stuff, and really got to them, I think.
Awesome. So that's you already answered my second question, which is the high point. What about the lectures?
Elizabeth is the home run in the lecture series, and her jester dress was fabulous.
Awesome. Thank you, Grim.
Thank you.
All right, I've got another yours truly alum, Mr. Mr. Gray Hamilton. Gray kind of made a last-minute audible to attend Midwest Estuary 2025.
Yes,
Recent
sir.
conversation with Jordan Hall. He was on my podcast. He came on maybe kind of out of the lurk.
Very much so.
Paul Vanderklay's live stream just a few weeks ago. What are your thoughts on day one?
Man, it was really special. I mean, my day started in our Estuary group with a lot of vulnerability, a few tears. Oh yeah, we're in the same group. A few tears. That's hilarious. I was just talking as if we're not in the same group.
That's okay.
And I think that colored the talks for me, like just having the very personal start to the day, hearing a few people's stories and how they ended up here, being able to share why I ended up here, how you ended up here. And then getting to hear the talks, especially I think Elizabeth's and John's were both really, really powerful to me. John, just to see his progress and how all the academic pieces have touched his life on his pilgrimage he's been making. It's really special. And then Elizabeth, just so personal, such a great communicator, sparked a lot of thoughts about just humility and how we do life together. So, yeah, it's been a great day.
Thanks, Gray. I'm going to pass it over to Dr. Jim.
Ethan, oh yeah. Dr. Jim.
Christian.
All right, another corner veteran, Dr. Jim, a regular on Paul Vanderklay, Sam Tiedman.
Yep,
Sam.
Sam's.
Hasn't been on yours truly, but we were connecting over him being a doctor, me being a nurse today. So, And so I'm excited to ask you, so Midwest Estuary 2025, how was day one? And what is this, how are you seeing this?
For me, it's really about the friendships that I've made, because I'm kind of an OG here, and I've got some people I've known for 5-6 years, a lot of it being virtual, people that I really value as friends. And being able to get together with them in person it's profound. It really brings a tear to my eyes just to see people and give them a hug. So I think that's probably the main thing. But it's the same old thing here. We get together and we immediately are able to connect and be close. And I've never met you live in person, and yet
we knew each other existed.
We knew each other existed, and I knew that we could look at each other in the eye and connect a little bit. Same thing with Luke. For me, Luke is someone I've really kind of had a connection with, even though it's always been kind of in this peripheral virtual space. And when we see each other here, we know we can be comfortable together and talk, and that's the main thing.
There's a strange trust.
Yeah,
There's a strange trust.
It is. It's not something that is reproduced in other domains, I don't think. And so, but other things have been good. My estuary has been, kind of profound and meaningful, and people have said things they needed to say, and it's been very good, very good.
Do you have a highlight from the speakers?
Gosh, it's really hard to say, but I would start with Vervaeke, who, every time he opens his mouth, something very kind of meaningfully profound, is coming out of his mouth. So it's just really great to be in his presence, and you feel the crowd kind of just feeling it, And then today he was preaching. I mean, he was like running back and forth on the stage and bringing it. And I think the combination of everybody else is just as important to me. I mean, it's like you're looking at a prism, and each
person that got on stage was a different angle of a prism.
Totally.
It was very strange. It wasn't just like, oh, everyone's talking about generally the same thing.
Yeah.
There was a theme, Fellowship of the Spirit, but it was maybe fractals. It was It was.
I gotta say this about Peugeot, because I've been watching Peugeot for a lot of years,
Yes.
and this was like a crystallized Peugeot, like pièce de résistance. I mean, he really nailed it. He nailed his own thing in a very clear and I mean, just it's hard to imagine a guy like that who I've watched for all these years saying basically the same thing that he's been saying, and yet have it be so resonant, so so incredibly done.
Refined.
Refined. That's a good word.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's the kind of thing you can get coming to these things. I mean, it's just amazing.
It's a really beautiful thing that, in a certain way, this is an orbit around Paul Vanderklay. What has Paul Vanderklay meant to you over the last several years?
Well, that's even hard. That's an emotional thing for me. I mean, he's been a friend. He's really kind of my pastor in a way. I talked to him originally because I wanted to have a venue to talk these things out, and then it became something more than that. It became something that he allowed me the space to talk, but he also he's a friend. He's very different than the other ones. He's not as strict. He's not as organized. He's pastoral. He's personal. He's real, and he's really the center of all this. For me, I don't care so much that. I mean, I do care, but Vanderklay and Peugeot are very highly intellectual types. Vanderklay is pastoral, and that's a needed
I think you
center.
said Vanderklay and Peugeot, but I think you meant Vervaeke.
Vervaeke, sorry.
Yeah. And it's maybe even someone would say this could be like a Paul Vanderklay sphere.
Yeah. Well,